What's up, y'all? Good morning, grand rising, top of the day. Happy Sunday. Happy Black History Month. I don't know why I thought of this right now, but I did. And it's quite, to me, it's such a petty, superficial, super arrogant, super ignorant topic, but it happens so much under the wraps. And I think a lot of people truly do understand what's happening in those instances, but because humans have gotten so good at doing things and then making them look like something else in order to get out of them, um, people tend to just look at the surface and they don't decide to dig deeper because digging deeper means you're going to go down a rabbit hole or you're going to come up with conspiracy theories. And I say to that, a lot of rabbit holes and a lot of conspiracy theories have actually pointed to being true or seeming like they're true because the truth is bizarre. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, there's times where the God's honest truth just sounds so bizarre. And that's why we use lies because they're a blanket, they're something soft. So they're like those nets. You know how sometimes when people are trying to expire themselves. The fire department and all of them are trying to save them and they'll put out a net or something. It's kind of what lies are like, something to bounce off of. And we all do it. We all do it. Even the good natured people do it. But some people, everyone lies, but everyone lies differently, if that makes sense. Sometimes you got people that lie for no reason at all. The habitual liars, the psychotic liars, the pathological liars, and then you got people that'll tell little lies, just you leave them like the F alone, like, or whatever. Or, you don't want to go out, so you're like, oh, guys, I have a little stomach ache, those type of lies, just little simple, harmful, unharmful ones. But, I don't know why this passed in my mind, but, yeah, because I've experienced it and I've seen people do it to others. But there is this thing in a lot of different communities, especially in the Black community, um, that goes around with colorism, that goes around with a pretty face, a nice body, or a woman who may be a butter. And it seems like there's so much rivalry. Everything is always split down the middle and it's put on teams. That's what I can't stand about life is everyone is trying to, instead of putting things together and harmonizing and unionizing, people always want to divide and put certain things on teams. So what I'm trying to get at is there is this thing, it's probably shown differently now in the world as time goes on. Things come back, but they're shown differently. With beautiful women or beautiful people, because men can be beautiful too. So beautiful people and butter people. Now, the old school saying is a butter, everything cute but a face. That's what I mean when I say butters. I've been listening to some British people, so they're one of their words for unattractive people is a butter. So that's just what I want. But no. This isn't a laughing topic. I'm really trying to say something. But so there's been a split. So you have beautiful people and then you have unattractive people. And it's said that, or it's like to be said that a lot of times unattractive people are the ones with the good hearts, the good souls, whatever. And then it said that the beautiful people are the ones that have like the ugly insides, and they do a lot of ugly things. So like Kanye said, why do some of the prettiest people do the ugliest things? Now, have been in a few relationships where I've been with narcissistic people, narcissistic men in particular. the cheating escapades and the what is it? The comparing escapades. Oh, she does this, this, and that, and da 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 da, and this is what I've had before, and that type of dumb shit. But in these last few years, I've learned that there are people that will will mess with a person who they deem as unattractive, but they know that their spirit is beautiful. They interact with them for a reason. And some of these beautiful people feel like because they're so beautiful, they deserve all good things because they're so beautiful on the outside, but they're hideous on the inside. There are people that will get into a relationship with someone who is ugly on the inside but beautiful on the outside. But then they have someone on the side or in the back that is unattractive but beautiful on the inside. This is where it gets sticky. It's getting sticky. This is where it's getting sticky. Because that person that's with that man or that woman that's with the beautiful person, they probably cannot stand the inside of that person, but they love how they look on the outside. So what is the fix to that problem? Let me go find a butter. I'm gonna go sit with this butter and I'm gonna butter it up. I'm gonna do what I gotta do in order to harvest the energy out of that ugly, beautiful person. And I don't mean to say it like that, but that's what they're thinking. These superficial people that like to just be engulfed with beautiful things. So they're harvesting that energy of that butter person or that cold, unattractive person, but they're masking it as this is where like we learn things like trauma bonding and love bombing. They do it in that form. So we all know how narcissists work. And then they go right back onto that beautiful person and they breathe it into that beautiful person. You know how like I'm getting like John Coffey, how he would take things and then like he would expel it out into the open after he took the illness. Well, that's what this person is, what this narcissist does between the two supplies. He goes from